Hi adventurers, I hope you have a great summer and I hope you're not dying from the heat. Artfight is very much upon us. We have only a few more days left with heat. So I thought it would be cool to introduce over the weeks some of my beloved babies that I have also on my Artfight roster. You can find my Artfight link, of course, in the bio. And if you are participating in Artfight as well, let me know. I would love to find you on Artfight and check out your cool blowers and maybe attack them if I have the time. I will be also streaming it, so be sure to be on the lookout for that. With that being said, I hope you have something nice to drink, something nice to snack on, and enjoy the tales that I am ready to tell. Meet Asha. I mentioned Asha in a video before, in a short. If you want the summarized version, you can check it out. If you want the longer version, you're just right here. Asha is of merfolk descent, born to the royal family, but born under a quite unlucky prophecy and star. People are scared. He is both a siren and is said to be one of the villain gods who has reincarnated into a body again. The prophecy is telling everyone that Asha will destroy the crown, and so people and children are kept away from him, or are keeping themselves away rather. So Asha grows up very much alone and sad. He barely has any friends, and his siblings do try and keep him company, but they also want to be with friends, so oftentimes he ends up being alone. He has the ability to sing, and even though most people do not want to hear him sing and hush him away, if he does, he finds a silent spot and starts singing from himself. It gives him hope, or at least a voice to vent out his frustrations. On his birthday, he is approached by two guards that are telling him to come. Apparently his uncle has a nice gift for him ready, but it should be a surprise for the other siblings as well, so they definitely wanted to show him first. And Asha believes it. He gets excited and is happy that people actually think of him on his birthday. His parents always did, but his uncle? He is excited. He is a little kid, of course, and so he swims ahead. He does not realize it is a trap laid out by his uncle. When the guards attack, he almost loses his life. He, for the first time in his life, has truly experienced the feeling of drowning. And he would have if it wasn't for the two humans saving him, finding him in the water and catching him. It is a father and his son. A son named Zane. They both decide to raise Asha, and Asha actually gets a happy life. He goes to school, learns a ton more kids, and gets the help, both mentally and physically, he may need. The human doctors confirm him with that the weird eye he has since birth is actually just normal and some genetic defect. So Asha starts finally healing up and forgetting all of his home. He thinks if he can find a home with the humans, he doesn't need to go back to his real family and should just live. Let them live for all of their lives in peace. Yet things aren't made out to be happy. I mean, he is on Team Tragedy after all. And it starts with an airplane. The class wants to travel to the States to have their summer vacation there, or like a summer trip over there. Yet, the plane gets hijacked with weird people. Zane's life gets almost taken, but Asher offers himself up as a hostage. They end up getting separated and given a weird drug, which turns them into merfolk. Asher is lucky because the people don't realize he actually is a merfolk before it. And so, for profits, they sell off the turned people that are now merfolk to aquariums who, well, want to present their aquariums with these merfolk. Eventually, Asher manages to escape, and he uses the media buzz around his escape to actually advocate and start his career. He knows he has a singing voice, and he knows he's a siren, so he might use his voice for power and for good. And it works out. People enjoy his music, people enjoy his singing, and he rapidly grows into a quite well-known singer. The money he makes, he uses both for his singing and to get the people out that have been kidnapped. He has tons of charity events and helps out at tons of charity events. Eventually he gets to form his own group and try and look for the others. At one concert, he finally notices Zane and a weird, well, barely adult teen, barely young adult next to him, and he gets excited. Zane is finally back, and he might have a happy ending. Yet, when Zane and the strange young adult approach him, they confront him with something that Asher did not expect. They say he's a murderer, that he murdered his own parents and siblings in cold blood. He has done neither. He is confused. That night is also Asher's 31st birthday, which in royal life means that if no royal heir has been chosen, the next in line will be automatically chosen by the crown itself. That night is open to both all humans and merfolk who follow the concert. Asher has been crowned the king, and Asher realizes that what Zane and the weird kid said was true. Apparently, everyone is dead, and Asher despairs. Yet, there might be also hope, as the next day they found another aquarium with merfolk in them, and he recognizes those merfolk. Some of them are their siblings. So they get their hopes up. Yet, this isn't the end of Asher's story. There's quite a lot more, and I do want to make a dedicated video of it. There's definitely more than this to Asher's story. Like, for example, Asher eventually comes together with Zane and the weird young adult that turns out to be the son of the uncle, so Asher's cousin, that I don't have a name for yet. And they manage to get out their siblings, and then later Asher is confronted by the fact that he has to now become the king because everyone else can't do it anymore because of lore reasons. And there's also the weird prophecy still. So once Asher does get crowned, memories flood back, and these memories are not of this current life. He is indeed what the prophecy foretold, and he does indeed destroy the crown, though in other ways that people might think. So fate turns out quite unexpected for all parties concerned, but not for the worst part. I'm still writing on this story, so there might be some development later down the line. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed his story.